A beautiful evening and a beautiful day. Thank you so much for joining us. So I had to quickly juggle from the other job and run down here to make sure say I bring on a matter the way they share for inside the country. When I forgive me, I just have a lot of commitment right now this period with my job. But gradually I could get my hands into this and I could make sure say I could be stable to bring on a matter them with the hot for inside the country. Good afternoon from Nigeria, almost evening, and welcome to Updated Pressure. So just a few updates of things that happen for inside the country. After now, I will come back by 9 o'clock, give on a more updates. But one first sharply update to reach out the month. Now say, did you know that Fubara did not actually beg you in some wiki? This is according to PDP insiders for Inside River State. Before Fubara go backyard, go beg when person no, or a confront come beg. Because according to the matter, they say Fubara was actually in Germany where he go on vacation. Yes, on Wike de Abuja. So at what point did Fubara go and beg Wike? When they come, they talk, say he beg. He lie down for ground, he kneel down, he hold Oga legs. Say, oh God, forgive me, forgive me. At what point did he do that? We'll go gist that matter fully when I come back in the evening. But for now, let's get into other issues because matter plenty for inside here. What we'll go talk about political transfer. Peter Obi's aide talks in Peter Obi's aides in talks to join APC. This, according to presidency, says some of the aides of Peter Obi said that they even discuss on how they go use join APC. Wow, really? Does that make any difference? Poor jam results. Peter Obi don't talk. Say he reflects the way we be say things they happen for inside the country. The fact say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu no pay enough attention inside education and waiting make students perform very poorly for inside jam. Still talking about Peter Obi, he said poverty. He said Nigeria's situation calls for urgent action. Say this poverty here, it don't wear gyms, it don't tight. And the level where it did like this, it don't reach when it be say they go call for urgent attention. If I made them call for help, because the matter don't tight well. Now, Peter Obi standing as running mate will be the greatest mistake he would make. Who talk this on? One of Tinubu men, I talk and say, if Peter Obi make the mistake to be anybody running mate, say that the greatest mistake he go make for his life again be that. That matter still the ground. Rivers political crisis. National Assembly. Well, by the way, still talking about Peter Obi. Valentine Ozigbo today talk. Say, he said Peter Obi. Say, say what's he pen and pass? I know that's I go use talk this matter. Wait, I don't go today insult him. Say what's he pen and pass for Peter Obi matter? Now the way Peter Obi handle matter we get to do with Labour Party. Say Peter Obi no handle Labour Party matter well, and that one pen and well. Now one of the things where vex and well. Now so he talk. Say Peter Obi no handle Labour Party matter well, and the team vex. I'm saying no, they happy the way Peter Obi use handle Labour Party matter. Oh, say as a matter of fact, say Labour Party send a ship where don't they sink, water don't full inside. It may make it enter inside ground finally. And who they cause that sinking? Who they responsible for the sinking of Labour Party and PDP too? We'll go talk about that one. Rivers political crisis. National Assembly don't set up reconciliation committee to reconcile some Wike and in boy Siminalayi Fubara. I will let you know. As a matter of fact, IYC, former IYC president, don't tell Fubara, say, I beg go, I carry God beg you, no spoil this peace process, so won't do now, no spoil am I beg, no jeopardize the process. Then moving on to other issues. Oh, did I tell you already that EFCC don't give activist, very dark man, administrative bail? He say he was arrested for alleged financial crime. Saying that financial crime, I make the arrest him. But in spite of this one, youth carry waka enter inside EFCC headquarters today. Say, on a say na financial crime, now be say he commit. But why he be so on a hold on since how many days? Since how many days on a hold them? For person who conducts financial crime, on a hold on since how many days? On a sabi they quick to publish things where people do. Why on a no they quick to publish the particular financial crime where him commit? Why on a decide to hold on for a long time before na begin publish this one where he be say na crime one na saying commit? Why? Why on a decide to wait? Hold on. See people begin cry, talk before on a won't publish it on a say in do. That na question where some people they ask them. But I'll let you into the details and including that the details of the bail condition. We'll go talk about them as we move forward inside the show today. Nigerian courts, judge don't bar Nnamdi Kanu family and relatives say, Mike on a no live stream or post video of anything we concern Nnamdi Kanu proceeding again. You know they good. Say from now, say the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, say anything we concern in case, Mike on a no con court, con carry camera. Say it illegal to carry camera, they cover court processes, they can't stream them, they show other people, they say you no good. Meanwhile, today, I go tell on what's happen for inside Nnamdi Kanu case. Full gist of what's happen for Nnamdi Kanu case today for inside court. And as they adjourn the matter, enter tomorrow. Okay. Make we move on to other matter sharply. 2027, Tinubu may not run or may run, but he say he go clear road, make Amechi run, and say they go talk about and so Tinubu, that is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Go clear road, make Amechi run. We will talk about very soon. Now, people saying the president don't talk, say people when they talk, say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu no get achievement, say they know they see well. Say it's either say them blind or then deaf, or maybe say them dumb. They know sabi how to use express themselves. Kai! Kai! If you talk, say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu need to work. Say now be say you know they see, you dey blind or you dey deaf, because how can you not see all the wonderful things when you don't do, when make people dey hungry more? How can you not see all the wonderful things when you do, when don't bring the country, when make World Bank don't talk, say Nigeria follow for the poorest of the people them for inside the world right now? Why? How can you not see those things? We go talk about after as time they go on. Now talking about presidency for 2027 and how they go use comot Tinubu for office. People wey dey plan to comot am. Tanko Yakasai will be a Fair consultative forum people. He don't come out and talk say, well, say the people wey dey do anti-Tinubu and this anti-Tinubu coalition say not alone. Say they're not going to decide the 2027 presidency. So if not, still say they go do them alone because they sabi they get vote. Say it no go work. Kole work. Okay, see, talking about 2027, another person don't come talk, say, gang up by Northerners can't work against Tinubu. Say, that one not go work. No matter how they gang from today to tomorrow, it no go work. Who talk to some person will be say one contest for all your state gubernatorial position or governorship position? Agbaje, now talk this one. And then we'll move on to other issues. Now, talking about killings for inside Nigeria, Beatrice will be the Middle Belt Foreign President. Don't come at contact, say, why killings never still stop for inside North Central? He won't expose the secrets to us. We go look whether in secret he won't expose to us. Now the secrets we already know, or be there is more secret to this secret that he wants to secret us. We will get to know. Plateau gunmen don't attack Barking. We just talk about the Middle Belt. We never even finish. They say gunmen don't attack Barking Ladi, kill 6 people again. Well, moving on policies of government, Tinubu don't ban importation of foreign goods, unveil new industrialization policy. Say anybody will encourage made in Nigeria products, it don't get good. But for you to buy anything, this they talk to mostly department, ministries, and agencies. Say if I want buy anything, will be foreign. Una go come collect waiver before una buy them. And some people want to talk, say, excuse me, sir, can we do charity begins at home? Can you start by giving out your Escalade and collecting, a made in Nigeria vehicle? Can you also start by doing every other thing made in Nigeria, including collecting your medical care in Nigeria? Excuse me, sir, can it happen? Not be me talking about so Nigerians react for inside this conversation. Nigerians are afraid to speak up against worsening corruption over retaliation. Now, new survey. Now, a survey don't carry on which show say wetin make Nigerians know they feel talk about how poverty and corruption don't finish the country and don't they buy the country. Now, because of say they no want retaliation. Why? This is according to a new survey. And you know, so they like bring this kind of matter. They make we even speak intellectually and just look into the matter them well. Now, going back to other states, Governor Sule don't return Bassa communities to their ancestral homes 7 years after they displaced them. 7 years after they leave their community. 7 years. They don't return them to their community. Now, this return, they go return in peace. I be the next 1 day or 2 days again, we'll come begin here, say gunmen attack. That's another matter we'll go here. But you hear say about 3 former managing directors, MDs of the refineries, Warri, Port Harcourt, and Kaduna. They've been, matter consigned them when they talk, say, about 80 billion naira and all that. They've been see for their account. Those 3 people now don't they threaten media houses with 50 billion naira lawsuit. Say, if you dare carry any news about us and say they see money for inside our account again, we will take you to court. We'll take you to court to come and prove. Hey, okay. You will take people to court to come and prove what they heard from news people and from people wasting their whole matter against you. What that shall never end, my guys. Welcome to Update with Precious. Now, all of this update and more, and I get for that today. So I could begin this matter them one at a time because the matter it fool my mouth well. So I don't know as I go use begin talk them. But let's start very quickly. So I could start with Peter Obi matter. We will start with Peter Obi, then we'll go enter inside other matter them there, just like we'll follow one step at a time. So with Peter Obi matter right here. Now, with the wave of defections from opposition political parties to the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC may extend or may not extend camp of the Labour Party's presidential candidate in the last election. Or because it be like say they try to buy people where the people beat him, say, come, come, come. How much can he take you? Just come, live in thing, come here. Now so this report carry on. Now, the special advisor to the president, Bola Tinubu, on media and policy, Daniel Bwala, he talked this on for inside television interview where he says some Obi appointees say then they on their way to joining the ruling party, APC. I beg, obedience not true. Say some Peter Obi appointees they on their way to joining APC. I think say obedience and talk say them the people will be say come with a mindset and an ideology with the mindset to better the country. Why would they come want to join APC? That na question what people they ask. But that now waiting Daniel Bala they talk. And some people they say don't take Daniel Bala serious because anything when he talk, take him with a pinch of salt. Now, Bala specifically claimed say one of Obi's handlers already there for inside APC. One of them when they handle the matter already there APC as I talk to you right now. While the second handler, they on in way, they in talks already a negotiation with them to come inside APC and they talk with the party leadership right now. He said governors are on their own coming into our party. What about the key managers of specific presidential candidates of the last election? They are also coming to join our party. He said, take for example, Peter Obi, one of his handlers is with us. The second handler is in talks with us. One of his media spokesperson is also in talks with us. Why are they joining us? Nobody is giving anybody kobo, but because they realize we are not perfect as government, but our hearts are right. Our head is correct, and we are creating a national consensus. You know the person we talk this thing. You know that now you don't insult President Bola Ahmed Tinubu past any other person for this life when he be article spokesperson for the last election. Just to remind you, a graphic image of the person when they talk about the matter. Where it cost Tinubu, where you don't talk a lot of things for Tinubu, yes. Where Tinubu come make him a spokesperson. That is the person saying this. Just so I remind you of the pressing and integrity, status of the person where they talk this matter. Oh wow. Yes, okay. But let's move on to other issues. So do you think that there are people really in P2B's camp that are ready to decamp to the APC? Now, a lot of people don't they point fingers at Kenneth Okonkwo. You know, say before, they don't they talk, say Kenneth Okonkwo, say, be like, say, that person where they send. Remember, some APC from come before. So it's going to be like, say, they send and say, come scatter P2B camp. Some people don't they point fingers, say, it could be Kenneth Okonkwo. Some people say, no, it could be somebody else. Some people say, no, it could be somebody else. So who exactly could it be? Where they very close to Peter Obi, where you think, say, good, they make this move to join APC? Where would they comfortable to join APC? Where would they comfortable to join APC? And then this also can call, people come they talk, say, well, Peter Obi really needs to know the caliber of people where they around them. Make you know be saying that people will just they enjoy the wave of traction we get right now. Make it be saying that people will really get share the same ideology with them in terms of the love and affection and growth we get, the love we get for the country and the love we get to see the country succeed. Make it not be saying that people will just come to just enjoy that wave where be seeing him Peter Obi carry come. It's just like so many people who win the last election, like Ireti Kingibe and on Emerson, the Delta State owned ethics and committee chairman. So not be say those people really, really love Peter Obi, but now because of say now the Peter Obi wave now bring them into office. Now Peter Obi will bring them into office. So some people like that, would they really have anything to do with Peter Obi? They go really get Peter Obi back in for mine. But let's go into other issues that's got to do with Peter Obi. So former Peter Obi don't express deep concern over the poor performance in the recently released Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination (UTME) results, calling them a reflection of Nigeria's deteriorating education system. He says, "Say this is his result when they release like this. If what this result that is released, say it just shows say now the way we be say Nigeria don't do olule, you don't dive down like this for education system. Say it show the priority of government, how waiting government prioritize, and say the priority where government put for inside education, nine reflects for inside the results for inside JAM like this. Now, according to data from the Joint Matriculation and Admission and Matriculations Board JAM, 1,955,065 candidates, 9 seats for the exam. That is the 2025 UTME of the November for this number. And for all of these people who be say system now, only about 420 people now score above 200. And not be say that 200 safe, nine go, can't give them pass mark. Remember, say they will can't write post UTME again for the school, right? While over 1.5 million people, nine do score lower grade. In fact, they the exams. And this now very big cause for what representing only 78, representing more than 78% of candidates we feel in all. More than seven, that is almost 80% of candidates we sit for post UTME, aka JAM field. Now, what thing make Peter Obi come they talk say, see, say this result for JAM like this, say it just reflects the commit. In fact, it reflects. Say if you see Nigeria condition now, you see JAM at the same thing. If you define the condition of Nigeria right now, look at the JAM result, look at Nigeria. Now, so you don't see it. So now, so you take B. Now, for a statement, maybe saying share for a verified social media handle, Obi described the result as symptomatic of deep-rooted issues in the nation's education sector, citing years of neglect and underinvestment. Hell, say for the years where they don't invest, where they don't invest enough money for inside education, and where they don't neglect them, saying that the results with this one now. He said these results highlight consequences of decades of underinvestment in education, a sector that should be central to our national development strategy. Obi talk. Now remember, say if you go to UNESCO and UN recommendation in terms of budgetary allocation for education, education not supposed to carry less than 14% of the country's budget. But there is no time education don't even make up to 10% of Nigeria budgets. No time. It dey hard to see education make up to 10% of Nigeria budget. So people just the one that say, so waiting can be the real education and health supposed make good percentage of any country budget for any country we serious or waiting that they do. But no time when we say both education and health don't make up to 15% of our budget them. So why it be say no go dey like that? If wanna prioritize health and wanna prioritize education, if wanna prioritize the health of our people and wanna prioritize education, why wanna need to take education and health seriously? So this now waiting Peter B did speak to. And very soon, don't worry, the backing dogs, sorry, MAGA dogs. Forgive me for always calling him backing dog. They go soon come back and respond. Well, he had a lot to say about that. In fact, he go for say Sabi quotes differences from other countries. Say Bangladesh will be once lagged behind for Nigeria, eventually a very measurable development index now surpasses us in key areas, including the human development index. It don't make references, it don't talk. But they go here, they no go here. They go still insult and go back, go take some of the example where you don't give. E.g., the one we consigned Egypt and Nepalite. Okay, let's move on to another matter. The same vein, Peter Obi don't come describe the poverty within the country. Say, hell! He don't describe the poverty situation for inside the country as one way be say, he call them say they need urgent attention. This one, they supposed carry and go ICU, intensive care unit. Because if you not carry the poverty and hardship for the country, go ICU, say the thing will become another thing. It go enter coma, be that. Now, Obi don't tell all levels of government to prioritize critical areas of development, particularly investment in health, education, and poverty alleviation. So make they invest for health, education, and poverty alleviation. You don't admonish in admonition they contain for inside of course normal you know say na tweets now tweet wey be say they make as they look at things and where they happen this time around the World Bank report we talk about the poverty level for inside the country where they say it don't rise by over 75%. Me I sure say more than 75% people they poor for this country because nobody they reach for this country. Hey, excuse me if you're looking at me, including me. Yeah, because you have to do like 5, 6, 10 different jobs now to survive this country. One stream of income alone cannot sustain you. I do like 4 different jobs, right? 4 different jobs. And that's why sometimes it's difficult for me to make up time to come here. Why? Because you have to put your eye here, here, and here to survive for inside this country. And the only people, to be frank, it can't be like say the only people where they see say things they really work and things no they too bad for inside the country. Now politicians, those where be say their fare where they buy, their food where they chop, their newspaper, their clothes, their glasses, and everything. Now, the Nigerian taxpayers' money. So now those now don't understand the severity of the poverty and hardship for the country. But every other person where they work for their money understand how hard and how severe the hardship be. But with all of these ones where they don't talk like this, it go day possible. Say the people the way they handle the country, they go understand. Say this poverty, you don't wear gyms. Now he say it is time for all levels of government to prioritize critical areas of development, particularly investment in health, education, and poverty alleviation. We must reaccess what truly matters. The decisions we make, what we build, fund, and focus on must align with the pressing needs of the people. Guess what? Now government don't they think say they go reduce cost of governance and they will come begin buy made in Nigeria. Something where be say people don't they talk since, aka Mr. Gregory Obi. He don't they talk about them since. But the thing is, if your opposition, yeah, criticize you and make points where be say they very valid for that criticism. Must you just come out and shout like backing dog? Sorry, maga dog. Then come the talk, say no, 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 we should not talk, you should not talk. Then later you go back, go begin rethink them. What you should do at that time, not be to talk, say, even if they respond to the statements, you respond based on the say, I acknowledge the fact that this thing you said, this thing you said could make sense and help the economy, and the administration will work on it. But on this other side, we beg to differ, we will not agree with you. Not be say you go condemn everything where anybody talk totally. Then later you go come go backyard, go begin think of how you go begin think of those same ideas where you don't condemn before. How does that work? Now, he said it is time for all levels of government to, yeah. You can't say just this month, the World Bank reported that as of April 2025, the poverty rate amongst rural Nigerians has risen up to over 75%. Let me break your heart, Mr. Peter Obi, I'm sorry. You think that only rural dwellers now don't poverty don't rise to 75%. Most urban dwellers, their poverty don't also wear jeans. People, see, Nigerians, that because they like to adjust, they like to live fake life. They like to adjust. In fact, people where they urban areas where the things don't bad for them, no just won't go back to village. Make their village people not laugh them. Now, wait to make it they like say they just the money to keep their head afloat. So many people cannot even pay their rent. Ask landlords what they're going through. People cannot pay their rent. People cannot pay their children's tuition fee. People not fit even access medical care. And this is not a joke. Waiting cause them poverty because they cannot afford it. Now, he said what again? He said, indicating the widespread economic hardship across the country. The report also highlighted that 41.3% of Nigeria's urban population now lives below poverty line. Only 41%. Oh, come on, stop. See, what bank should come and be doing survey and be asking us one by one how many of us live above $1 will be poverty line? We could tell them. Now, this shows the poverty is no longer just a rural crisis, but it has also become a national emergency. Now, in comparison, the World Bank reported that in 2018-2019, about 30.9% of Nigerians lived below international extreme poverty line. But right now, na 75% they live. So you don't see them at 2018-2019. That means as of 2025, the figure has been more than doubled. So how we go do? So it talks say if Nigerian government don't pay attention, no pay critical attention for inside poverty matter, say the matter will become another thing entirely, and it would be very, very difficult for people to cope. Now, still talking about P2B, now one of course, Daniel Bola still talking inside that matter. Say, when they ask him questions about coalition and maybe P2B becoming vice president, he talks say if P2B try, I mean, say that the greatest mistake you could make for your life be that. I would really like to hear from you. I would really, really like to hear from you. Um, say, so you obedient and any other person watching me, whether or not you're obedient, please kindly let me know. What do you think? Do you think that Ebola made sense with what he just said? That if Peter Obi become vice presidential candidate for anybody, that the worst decision he will ever take for his life be that? Do you think it is correct? Because that's exactly what he said. He wants that accepting to run as a vice presidential candidate to anyone would be Obi's greatest mistake, adding that most of his supporters would walk away. Would you guys walk away? He talked this on for channel television yesterday. He said Obi will be making the biggest mistake of his life to now come together under an agreement he'll be running meet. Because all of the people you are hearing obedient had only one contact with Peter Obi, and that will be run for the president. So once he be saying shift from that move to another move, Olule be that. He don't forehand be that. Now let's go straight to Peter Obi's ally, Valentine Ozigbo, and waiting to get to talk. So today, Valentine Ozigbo get an interview with was it today? Yeah, I think it was this morning. With a Rice Television, where he gets a lot of things to talk. He talk. So one of the things we pain and pass for inside Labour Party matter. Say he was speaking on defecting from Labour Party to the PDP, to the ruling party APC, right? So he said one of the things we pay now for the Labour Party matter, well, now the way P2B use handle the case of the Labour Party. Say, if you say Peter Obi no handle that case, we consign Labour Party well. As a matter of fact, the fellow also talks, say as he talk, say Labour Party said they on the way down because they like party where be say the ship they already sink totally. They made the ship who come out for finish for grant. Now, Valentine Ozigbo, the All Progressives Congress APC governorship aspirant for inside Anambra State, where, by the way, no win the ticket to become this party flag bearer, believes that P2B did not handle the Labour Party leadership crisis well. Say that say no handle the crisis or the wahala for Labour Party well. The Anambra politician, he believes say Obi, him be Obi very close ally. Remember, say he just dumped Labour Party to APC, where he go to contest for governorship position. Now, as we say, they talk for Inside the Rice Television this morning. Today Tuesday. Yeah, no, yesterday morning, Ozigbo say he's totally disenchanted with how the party has evolved after the 2023 election. Say after the 2023 election, say in mind spoil the way the party don't come they doing things well. Ozigbo can talk say there is nothing uncivilized about his relationship with the party's 2023 presidential candidates. But when prodded to speak on what went wrong between him and Peter Obi, he said the ex-governor Peter Obi failed to lead the party when he was expected, as at the time when it was expected for him to do so. That, when it was expected for him to make moves to resolve the legal battle and leadership crisis rocking the party, he failed to do so. Quoting him now, he says, I had a problem with Labour Party, and by extension, I would expect Peter Obi, to take certain preemptive steps to deal with some of these issues in Labour Party, which for maybe he has a reason not to have handled the way he handled, or that I would have expected him to handle. But I don't want to be part of what I can consider now a failing enterprise, which is Labour Party. Say because it's a Labour Party and a failing enterprise. He said I had to move on. That's what he talk. So he said he did very, very disappointed at P2B, the way P2B is handled case we get to do with Labour Party. But he also spoke to a lot of things. Also talk about how he used lose the Anambra State governorship election. Governorship bid, right? Now, in all of this way talk, remember, say people come to talk, say, excuse me, Oga Valentine, he just wake up, then you leave Labour Party, to APC, and you assume say people could just carry APC ticket, give you one hand. Even though see him now don't they accuse Soludo. Say Soludo now the person where BC pick this other person now win the primaries for APC, because Soludo know say if na him win the ticket, say him go finish Soludo, say him go deal with Soludo. And then there was also something important he said in that interview. He said that Soludo now actually an ally to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Said because Soludo, President Tinubu leave Soludo there, so because President Tinubu knows say Soludo hates Peter Obi. So now out of that hate, when he hates Peter Obi, now he make President Tinubu leave him there, so that he go fit use that hate work on in him Peter Obi, him Tinubu favor against Peter Obi in 2027. And if you notice, Soludo does very well in responding to things that's got to do with Peter Obi very well, especially those where they against Peter Obi. They do well. And people come they talk, say make no vex. So a whole professor. How far can we go in destroying others? That's my question where people they ask, including somebody where they talk, say, nah, professor, where people get hold in high esteem, say, oh, now we see make Anambra people vote him. So the normal Anambra person, please, okay, let me Kuma play an excerpt of that interview. So
first and foremost, do a little bit of check on some of the people talking, so you know what to pick from what they're saying. I joined APC from Labour Party, and I've made my case very clear. I didn't just leave Labour Party. I've made analogies of what I think about these parties in Nigeria, where they're a case of two knives in Ogina's house, where the one that is sharp hasn't got a head. The one has head is not sharp. And so you've got to do your checks and take certain decisions for the posterity, for the future. Labour Party is not exactly what people think they are. I made my case that, unfortunately, it's almost in its dying days. And over time, people are going to see this. You can see how a lot of people are leaving the party. And there's hardly any elected member of the party that I've spoken to that is intending to run for his re-election under the same platform. So Labour Party, for me, is in the past. I took a decision to go into APC, not because I'm here to justify all the actions of APC. I'm here rather as a catalyst for change, to say that if this is the only option we have today, then some good people need to go in there and become the agent of change. And I want to see myself as one of those agents. And that's why I moved. And when I moved, it became the top trendy topic of the time, even up to this very moment. And so for anybody to say that I went into APC without supporters is laughable. As a matter of fact, when I was on a sister channel, I said to them, I was invited by almost all the TV stations to talk about why I moved. But Nicholas moved just a month before me, and nobody recognized that he even moved. Nobody did. So I went in there with huge momentum, and I'm already adding value to APC. A lot of people don't actually detest APC of the past in Anambra State. My moving into APC changed the trajectory. And here's the point I'm making here. There's somewhere these things are coming from. There's this allegation that, okay, maybe Mr. President wants Soludo to come back because he sees him as opponent of Peter Obi, and therefore there's some understanding. And at the same time, even if that is correct, that is an inferior proposition. Soludo must have gone to whoever and to say that, like they're saying now, APC is weak. His problem is Labour. And so support me in Abga so that I will come back because you don't want Labour to win Anambra State. Okay, come on. APC is weak. Labour is strong. Who in Labour? Valentine Ozigbo. By me leaving Labour to join APC, APC is strong today. And the only time, and this is why I'm fighting this battle, because if you go to the real people in APC, they will understand the battle I'm fighting. I don't want this type of deal where Soludo is Abga in the afternoon and APC in the night. And so you create a confusion. You're not strengthening the party. You're not helping anybody. And so why don't we, if you want to be a man, be a man. If you want to be a woman, be a woman. If Soludo wants to be Abga, be Abga. Be proud of your Abga. Abga is in the past. I have made another allegation that I actually defeated Soludo in his Abga with PDP, relatively, without state support, federal support. And I know what happened in that election. And that's why my own DG became his advisor a few days after my election. We know what happened. A number of people know what happened. If I am on the ballot, particularly on APC, Soludo is gone. He knows that. And that is why they will do anything. They will gang up as much as they can to make sure I am not on the ballot. But they're going to lose because by the grace of God in court, I'm going to prove my
Forgive me. All right. Sincere apologies. Sincere apologies. Please forgive me. So moving on. So you heard that thing that Valentine said that if Soludo wants to be a man, he should be a man. If he wants to be a woman, he should be a woman. Can Soludo not be a hermaphrodite in peace? If somebody wants to be a hermaphrodite, can he not do his hermaphrodite things in peace? He can be anywhere he wants to be now. He go fit be anything he won't be in peace, and nothing should happen. But true to the fact, there are some allegations he made there where he talks say Soludo the APC and they Abga at the same time. He did APC and he did Abga. Can you hear me now, please? Sincere apologies. Can you hear me? I need to be sure. I need to be double sure. Kindly let me know now if you can hear me. So that Soludo wants to be on both sides at the same time, and that is a problem. And so they use in influence as the governor of the state and as an ally to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, perhaps, to do the things and when they do for inside the party. And is that enough too for Valentine to also think that of all the political parties where BC go fit go, now the same APC where you talk say, if now this be the only vehicle where people go fit use to win election and do something good, may they do really? I think say party, joining political parties then based on ideology. As your ideology as somebody where be say you won't do good for your people. What's be the number of goods where you don't see APC don't do through from the beginning of time? Where you go say, oh, this is what I have seen them do, and I want to emulate these things from them, and I'm waiting, I won't do. Where make you go say, okay, make I come. At least mention examples of people who don't really they truly progressive in mind and in action for inside APC where you want emulate, where make you want enter inside APC. I don't want to talk about that, political parties and the Wahala. All I care is at the end of the day, just what Dele Farutumi said yesterday when I played it, that political parties are just SPVs, just vehicles that these politicians use to get into power. Not because they believe in the ideologies of the political parties, not even because these political parties even have any ideology in the first place. They don't believe in anything. They just see them as a vehicle to use win elections. Because it is so sad that our electoral system and law is so flawed that you cannot you don't vote for the candidates, you vote for the political party. So when we begin get an electoral system where we go to look at the candidate, we will go look at the competence, the character, the quality, the capacity of the candidate. Then maybe at that time now we'll begin lay less emphasis on political parties. Because right now, today, in the news, so many people from different political parties, APC, all the lawmakers for inside, all the House of Rep members for Delta State, some House of Rep members for inside Enugu State don't decamp leave APC and leave PDP, follow APC. Why the lawmakers for inside Enugu State will be Labour Party, leave Labour Party, follow PDP. So all of these jumping ships and all of those, it really, I think, say they make a caricature of our democracy, really, because now Nigeria be the only country where I don't hear this thing they happen too often. Too often. So I don't know why it happened like this too much. And if I may be a politician, I feel say this whole jumping of ship speaks a lot about the integrity and character of the people them with the contest. Because one moment you're here and you think you have this mindset, the next moment you're in the same ship with the same people that you abuse, say you don't want. What does that speak of you as an individual? And I don't understand how the voting populace even think. And our voters don't they so anyhow. I don't know whether we don't they do too much. I don't care. So much I don't care that we don't even probe most of these things. We don't even question them. We don't even question these leaders. The last time you were in social party and you told us this about social party, and they tell us this about the why you be say don't join that party now. But we can ask them questions. That what to make they talk all this kind of thing for pidgin English. Make grassroots begin know the kind of question where they go to ask their leaders. Person be your governor, you leave the party where the way voter in, enter another party. And meanwhile, when him be the contest under that party, him be the cost people of that party. You know, go figure ask us, this party will be the cost their people. What to make you can't go to them now? What to make you think say you go do better now we deal with that party? Understanding all the abuse they be abused them that time. Do you understand? And if he tells you his politics, then you tell him that does it mean you were lying? And as a lying governor, what does that mean? That we left our treasury, our state, our lives, property in your care. Because the first primary assignment of any government are the protection of lives and properties. So if you carry your property, your life and your properties, hand over to person will be liar. Person with the life he thief. Person with the life he kill. Person with the life he do anything. If he do the things where he go do, then lie to cover them up. So if now the kind of character of people where would they leave our country or our state for their hands, we suppose they question them, they talk, say, which kind of people they be this, who would they leave? And we should be asking these questions. And I hope, say, our grassroots people will begin learn to ask these people them this kind of questions based on what they do. But next phase, let's move on to political crisis for inside River State. Because as I talk right now, the speaker of the state of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, say the National Assembly don't set up a reconciliation committee to address the political crisis for inside River State. Abbas talked this one while he addressed members of the House as they resume plenary session after Easter holiday. See, so Easter finished, and now they come back. And will they pay them more? And their salary pass waiting. In fact, sometimes waiting they earn in 1 month fit pass waiting anybody. In fact, we cannot talk too much. Waiting they earn in 1 year, fit pass waiting any civil servant go earn in the entire life of service in 1 year. Both salaries and allowances. You go pass waiting a civil servant go earn in the entire life. Now did they resume work. Now, waiting some people talk or no be me talk more. Now, according to him, in the coming weeks, we shall work with Senate to constitute a high-level committee on reconciliation for inside River State. It will comprise of respected national figures that will facilitate dialogue, promote peace, and support the restoration of democratic order in River State and other conflict-affected regions. Abbas conflict. How many conflict in River State apart from Yeson Wiki and Sim? Now, other Abbas also condemned the unjust killing of innocent people in Borno, Plateau, and other areas. Them. Since when this killing they happen, and now you they make official statements. Since long law. Since okay, well, talking about that one, some people for inside Niger Delta don't they beg sin for, but I say I beg this committee where they want set up now to use make peace. I beg make you no spoil this peace protest. Waiting make you talk they talk because of say they say this one when go do way rivers women then go stage walkout against the first lady. See I beg. Make Governor Fobara no just jeopardize any ongoing peace process by using proxies or allowing himself to be misled by people, make you no spoil any peace deal. Meanwhile, tell on earlier, say get correct scoop, say, G's don't land, say Governor Sim Fobara no actually apologize to Nyesom Wiki. Well, the gist be say he no actually apologize to Jason Wike because at the time when he be say they say he make this apology, he actually been there Germany where he go spending holiday, where he just come back from few days ago. So the sources talk say which time when he go tender this apology. Remember, say the news come out where they even talk, say even here some wiki media aid admit say same for Barago apologize, but I will give you the footages and all of those stories when I come back by 9 p.m. for live. But I just make I drop them here. Say they don't talk. Say truly, ain't no apologize, and the chairman of the PDP for inside River State don't also affirm am talk say he no apologize. Say as a matter of fact, the only problem where they get for River State na him some wiki. Say na he single-handedly scatter the party for River State. Say right now they try to see how they go repair the party to mend that umbrella wey be the PDP party for inside River State. So make we see how the matter go take pan. But in the evening, we go dissect that matter fully, and I go ask a few questions. And if possible, I'll bring some people to also join us in the house to look at that matter. So let's get straight to very dark man issue. That one way BC people don't they talk about, and today Nigerian youths then carry protest and I no go gree waka enter inside EFCC headquarters. Talk say, you don't do. Excuse me. Is enough. Because when we finish that matter, remember, say we dey go Akpabio matter even dey grad, we be so we go visit. Akpabio own na different matter now because people don't they talk, people they boil concerning the matter. Okay, so before we get to Akpabio's matter, EFCC came out today to say that they don't grant administrative bail to Martins Otse, aka Very Dark Man. And before they talk about the administrative bail, there were other things they also talked about. Say they hold them for different reasons, especially we get to do with financial crime. Now, putting them, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission done confirms the arrest of Martins Innocent Otse following multiple petitions alleging serious financial misconduct. Financial misconduct. In misconduct finance. Wow. Okay. According to the reason I'm saying this wow, just not like, okay, as the politician Wayne be or as the head of a company Wayne be, in misconduct finance. Okay, we'll get to that. Maybe in an NGO matter or something. Now, according to the commission on Tuesday, Ose has now been offered administrative bail and will leave when he fulfills his bail conditions. Now, the EFCC added that Very Dark Man reportedly ignored several invitations sent to his known address and communication channels, prompting law enforcement action. So say they send them different communications to the address where they know, and they also send them calls and and try to reach them, but say in no agree answer them. So now waiting make them can't get to arrest them. But wait, why did he have to now arrest him close to a GT Bank headquarters, a GT Bank branch, when he go complain about something? And why be say can't do that bracadabra? Can't arrest them that way? Can't cover face? Can't do all those things? Do you have to behave like Rambo to do that kind of arrest? Well, let's go further. The EFCC stated that the petitions it received detailed gave allegations of financial crimes that warrant thorough investigation. That is, say the detail we didn't receive about Very Dark Man. Say he showed the kind anyhow how money use what kind anyhow for the hand of Very Dark Man. We suppose make them torchlight the matter where we put eye inside that kind of matter to investigate them. Now, for inside the statement where we say released today Tuesday and the agency now release them, the EFCC don't confirm say it get legal right to detain any person with a suspect we suppose they're under investigation and review say they validly remand, in fact say they get valid remand order and say they obtain a valid remand order to arrest Ose and put them in custody. That is to arrest a Very Dark Man and put them in custody. So say they get legal and valid order to use remand and put them in custody. So say no be say they just do buju buju abracadabra. No. Now according to the agency, he has since been offered administrative bail and will be released upon meeting the conditions. The statement read, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC), in the exercise of in its mandate of tackling economic and financial crimes, invited Martins Innocent Otse, owing to a series of petitions bordering on sundry issues of alleged financial crimes raised against him. He refused to show up in spite of several invitations. Say they don't invite him different times, he no agree show up. In spite of several invitations sent to him through his known addresses and medium of communication. The petitions against petitions pattern to grave allegations of financial malfeasance, which cannot be ignored by the commission. It is needful to admit that the commission is aware of several unguarded attacks of the suspect against its operations. Say then they are aware of the different things where you don't talk anyhow against them. Now, which while such conduct is condemnable, his arrest was not informed by such attacks. The relevant law enforcement agency will be allowed to look at them. Say why it be said them waiting the things when you don't talk about them as EFCC, they're supposed to condemn them, you're not supposed they good. But say that one will be the reason we make the arrest them. And the law enforcement agents where they responsible will handle them for that matter. Say now another matter I make them arrest them. Now the EFCC has a lawful right to hold Otse in custody, like any other suspect being investigated by the commission. The appropriate remand order was obtained in this regard. He has been offered an administrative bail and will be released after fulfilling the bail condition. The commission appreciates the interest of Nigerians in its operations, the passion, enthusiasm, and torrential reactions. That is the way on a pour on a reaction, the way on the one a ginger, to all its activities are welcome. However, insinuations about its motive in carrying out its assignment should no longer continue. That's what they talk. The EFCC should be allowed to do its job without fear or favor. As soon as investigations are concluded, charges will be filed. That's not the problem I get. That not it. As soon as you finish investigation, it will come charge. But no vex. You're not supposed to do that investigation when the person day free first. You're supposed to be doing investigation now. You can't do investigation. When you don't get waiting, you go use nap the person through that investigation. Now that time you go come PM, go collect court order. Contact say, based on this evidence we will get against this person, Oga Court, please give us an order to arrest him and put him into custody to ask him questions based on this evidence. Not this one are supposed to do. So you don't arrest the person first, they investigate first. Then after investigation, another time, so the person will dare your custody as the custodian of human being where you be till when you finish your investigation, then you go come carry the person go. Wow. Well, that's it. The EFCC should allow to do his job. Now, yeah, we were not talking before, say, then they arrest them and then talk saying a different matter and I made them bring them. Even the Judicial and Senate lawyer, with serve as legal counsel, also disclosed, say, after visiting the activists at the EFCC headquarters when he's in Abuja, talk say that the matter where they grant be that he had expressed serious concerns over the agency's failure to provide justification for the arrest, which he said lacks a legal foundation. Say the waiting that they use put for front, say we make the arrest them, say you don't get any justification to use arrest person like that. Now, got into the country, they said that he got into the country this evening and went straight to VDM at EFCC, just left him at the Anjuna, so he talks. So he just entered the country, go straight to go see him for EFCC. We still cannot understand why he was arrested. EFCC said there is no petition against him after a repeated demand. The activist, known for his controversial commentaries on social issues and public figures in Nigeria, was reportedly picked up in Guaranteed Trust Bank. Now, the Anju was also a very, very vocal advocate for civil liberties, accused the EFCC of engaging in what he described as arbitrary detention and called for immediate release of his client. Now, the EFCC has yet to release they don't release the official statement on this. So would they wait for them to meet those bail conditions where they give them? Would they try press on to see the bail conditions them, but they never make them public yet? Once that they public or in lawyers speak up on the matter, maybe we'll put a call across to the DJADNG to see and know those bail conditions and see when and how soon you go meet up. But at the meantime, youths then storm the EFCC headquarters today. They carry and no go green enter EFCC office. Say waiting be this. We will not go green. See
of very dark man. They arrest very dark man unlawfully. This EFCC arrest was an intimidation. They intimidate very dark man. What is going on? What is going on? VDM is not. Hold on. VDM is not our failed politicians. VDM is not our criminals politicians. VDM is not all these are criminals governors. Yes. Okay. VDM. Una arrest VDM. What about Yaya Bello? I heard recently that Yaya Bello loot approximately 80 billion. Okay. What is going on? You people went ahead to pick very dark man. Very dark man is only fighting for the poor people. Enough is enough. EFCC free very dark man now. All these people they do here, they never start anything. They go start for judge, Baba, they go airport, go block airport. Let us see what the baby. What the very dark man do now? What the very dark man do now? I'm gonna give me my president, I beg. I just got them back, I'm not gonna release my president for me, I beg. And bitch, they said they go kill me yesterday. Bust my phone screen, come on my money, I come from local town for this protest. What the very dark man do? Man, I leave him, man, I fear. Fuck this government. Leave Rattel for us. You understand? All the Rattels you are saying, leave our president for us. You understand? This is son of Rattel. Leave our president for us. The only president we will get be that. Now our president be this, so we don't get on our president. So be this, so you don't get. Now our president be this, so we don't get any other president. Now our president be this, so.
Nobody is saying you shouldn't take him to court. Take him to court. Yes. Follow the due process. You don't kidnapper, you don't mad? Yes.
That's the voice of the voice. Free VDM. Enough of intimidation. Enough. Yes. They are not scared of anything.
Okay, so on I don't hear that the Nigerian youths today. This happened today. Now this protest happened across Abuja, and some for inside the headquarters of the EFCC. Where did the protest say? Made them free very dark man and made them release them. So according to the statement where EFCC don't release, they wait make it meet the bail conditions so that they could release them. So if this is the first time of joining us, click on the subscription button now. At least help me put your offering. The offering where you go put here according to blessing we in our offering. The offering where go put here now to just like this post. I beg, just like this post. Like if you like the waiting what they do here, just like the post and possibly please share it so that other people go still see the post. Like and share, and please subscribe if this is your first time here and you're yet to subscribe to this platform. Then let's go straight to other matter. Oh, by the way, I still get something on Akpabio because pressure on the mount on Akpabio to resign. Remember, saying a different matter don't do on top of Akpabio head now in terms of resignation. Not just Natasha Akpabio don't matter. The case of the professor where it be say rig election when you win the Senate position when it be saying been get before for 2019. That professor case said people don't tell and say if you get more shame for face and if you like the country, I beg Oga resign. Oga, I beg resign. We will get to that case because there are footages to back up that. I will show you later. But we could just enter inside another matter very quickly. Now, Nigerian High Court judge don't ban Nnamdi Kanu relatives from courts for live streaming, the process of the court. The judge, James Omotocho of the High Court in Abuja, barred Mrs. Favor Kanu, sister-in-law to the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, from attending court proceedings after stating that she live streamed the session on social media. And say that one day wrong. Say why you go live stream a court session on social media. Say because of that one, you don't commit an offense. And I beg, we carry God beg you, no come back here again to come even listen to Nnamdi Kanu case again. We don't want you to come listen to the case again. For this one, you do. And then there are also other issues to that because Justice Omotosho also ordered Mrs. Kanu to vacate the courtroom and barred her from attending the next 3 sittings. So for the next 3 times when Nnamdi Kanu go show for court, try near the court premises again. Now they just said he would have cited her for contempt of court if not for pleas from Kanu's defense lawyer, Kanu Agabi. Saying that just because of the way Kanu, Oga Patapata lawyer, Kanu Agabi beg, saying that waiting making just leave her, let's him for cite her for contempt of court. Now, before delivering the order, the judge summoned Mrs. Kanu, who is reportedly married to Nnamdi Kanu's brother, to the front of the court and questioned her about her actions. Now, in response, Mrs. Kanu admitted to streaming the court proceeding live, but claimed she was unaware that the judge was still sitting. Say it be no say I be stream the court process live, but I be no say the judge we see they talk that time. Okay, make a leave on that. Because auntie, if you know saying be the talk, then what were you actually live streaming at that time? But now we see she talked with that say she be no say in be still the talk. Now just some she noted that her actions violated court rules and warned against similar conduct in the future. Nnamdi Kanu currently facing trial for terrorism and other issues. Now, major things may happen for inside court today as a BC Ingo face in action in proceeding today. But it is just the way they delay cases unnecessary in this country. The thing they give person headache. So a prosecuting counsel carry matter go court. And say you get file where you say you get your evidences and file where you say you carry some things where you won't present against the person where you prosecute. And as you file the things, you no carry the file. You not even give the file. You not give the document to the defendants. You not even give to the court because the judge itself, the court itself, not even gets the matter then. And are waiting make the case get to delay again today. Now here, the lead counsel to Nnamdi Kanu responding and reacting to things we get to do with the case today. First of all, I will show you images of Kanu appearing in court when he be seeing reach court today. I see enter court, sit down, and then after court session, when he be say the counsel address journalists, then hear him as it happens. This now when he just appeared to court for morning, if people just see him again for the first time, they want to snap pictures.
How are you? Good to see you. Yes, how are you? Good morning. Hold on. How are you? How are you? Fine.
So you can see these are all the lawyers in which they represent all the sons, the 90 front, the senior advocates, the 90 front, 6 of them are senior advocates in the front, and in they greet them one by one to appreciate them.
And I think it's
He started his testimony after the introductory. The prosecution realized that they couldn't go on because the documents they wanted to rely on were not served on the defense. And indeed, the court doesn't even have copy. So the court agreed to their suggested adjournment for tomorrow so that the documents will be served on the defense. And even as upon the service, what will happen tomorrow is just for the examination in chief of PW to continue, and then we will take our time, look at documents, and then commence our cross-examination of PW2. Okay. But in the main, like I always say, it is moving on swiftly.
All right, so you hear what's in defense counsel talk say they may appear to courts and they're supposed to start their case. Unfortunately, the DSS will be the prosecuting counsel, no carry the documents and we be said they're supposed, in fact, the particular document which they rely on to use prosecute the matter based on the second evidence which appear, PW2, was supposed to appear today to the second witness. Rather, we're supposed to appear today, talk for inside the matter. And that particular document where they need, they even realize, say, not just that they know file them, they know send them to court, and they know also even send them to the defendant, because by right, all the parties and the court, the defendants and the court supposed to hold those documents, but they don't even, hold them. So they can't ask them, maybe they give them tomorrow to use do them. So I feel like these are very unnecessary ways the way basically they use delay cases for inside Nigeria. You don't just deliberately know the right thing to do, and you deliberately or somehow out of sheer ineptitude or it's not ignorant. It can't be ignorant. So do I call it ignorant? It just no pay attention to details to wetin you supposed do, and then you go to cause another person severe pain. And she'll say maybe in more civilized countries it no go happen. Now let's go straight to our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because a chieftain of the All Progressives Congress (APC) for Rivers State and a close ally to former Governor Chibuike Amechi, Chief Eze Chukwuemeka Eze, he don't say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu fit no run for 2027 presidential election. If I hear say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu fit no run for 2027 election. Again, if I hear, by the way, once more, this is your first time of joining us here, I beg click on the subscription button. Well, plenty when they watch this post today now, make una like them now. About 660 people did the live stream. So if half of us like them, we go reach almost 300 likes. I beg try like them here, like the post, and please share. If 600 of us share it will go very fast. So kindly share, make we fit carry this ministry reach in permanent sight. So now speaking, he said the 2027 election would come with a lot of surprises. Oh, wow. It better be surprised, oh, we'll go better for the masses, because Nigerians are tired. Nigerians are tired of surprise when they turn them upside down, when they turn high. We don't tire. Now, he say the 2027 election will surprise a lot of people, especially if the USA release the file wey dey against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. In the year, say if the US through the FBI and DEA release those documents against Tinubu, say the 2027 election fit surprise a lot of people. That means if it be likely Chibuike Amechi wey fit gets to contest the election under APC. Now he also said that the ex-transport minister is the right candidate to challenge President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the 2027 presidential election. Saying that Chibuike be the right person we're supposed to challenge Tinubu for the election. As I said, that Nigerians are reaching out to him to inquire on a daily basis about his political interest and direction of Amechi ahead of the 2027 election, particularly his ambition to lead the country. Eze, in a statement made available to the media, said Nigerians reach out to him on the same subject, whether Amechi is ready to run for presidency in 2027, or whether Amechi has interest for 2027, or what the political direction of Amechi is likely to be. Remember, say, Amechi is supposed to be APC member till today. But Amechi now don't they lambast APC past any other person, especially since President Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration. Now he don't lambast APC pass. And he still be member of APC. I don't want to say that Amechi they like say he they like Wike for APC. He they APC, but the things that when they do, show too much like APC doings. Now, the former National Publicity Secretary of the defunct New People's Democratic Party, NPDP, said Nigerians are reaching out and reacting to Amechi because the current administration is not concerned about the problem of the country. So they just there on their own zone. A government whose focus is to manipulate the process to return to power. See, that kind of government don't feel. Say any government wey think say what he go fit do now to make sure say he do magomago to come back to power. See, that government will not supposed to put up inside. Now he said the wobbling economy where they shake leg, the hunger and starvation, insecurity, and violent killings, buying of people anyhow, and other plenty big crimes the way they happen every day for inside the country. Say now the responsibility of government, and say a responsible government supposed to be concerned about these things. But you're not too sure, say this government gets that concern and empathy to be concerned. But despite the mounting challenge, the presidency is plotting to retain power by all means. Say that one, not the president will get people for mind. So he said Nigeria needs direction, and it's understandable why people are calling on Chibuike Amechi. Well, he said a lot of things, but are they wait patiently? Maybe you're not going to reply them because yes, say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu no fulfilling life ambition to be the two-term president, to rule 2 times, complete in 80. See the way we're even saying it. They're saying allow Tinubu to complete his 8 years. Like it is his birthright to complete his 8 years. They don't even look at like say complete 8 years, like okay, run for another second year. No. They call him his 8 years, like it is his right to complete another 8 years. So nine rights in personal 8 years. You know the year. Now they're going to talk say you no go contest. If I hear say you no contest, we could move on to another matter. Now, the presidency itself don't call lambast a lot of people. Now, I tell you, say they go talk about that. I they tell you. Now, Daniel Bola will be the presidential spokesperson. Don't talk and say everybody for this country will talk, say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu no they work. Say they know they say what they work. Say it's either say on a blind or on a deaf or on a no get mouth to talk on a day done. Where he talk this one, of course, not for TVC. Now he talk about. He say Tinubu government don't increase foreign reserves, even as in they pay off huge debts we be saying inherit from other people them. In the pay we say we inherit from other people them. He said those we talk say they no see any achievement. Say it's either then blind, then deaf, or they then dumb. But say it go help them today. Say because say say President Tinubu don't do a lot of things. So he asks they ask them to respond to criticisms that Mr. Tinubu has no achievement since he assumed office. He said, look at our foreign reserve. You can see how we are growing, increasing the foreign reserve. We are increasing the foreign reserve while Nigerians are dying in hunger. Nigerians are suffering. The foreign reserve is increasing while Nigerians cannot afford medication. Foreign reserve is increasing when Nigerians they do 010 for feeding now because they no fit chop complete. Foreign reserve is increasing when Nigerians they tin kwashoko they catch some people them because they no fit chop better food. Well, that's not waiting. They say make I tell you that. Now, Mr. Boala argued that another achievement of Mr. Tinubu's government is the increase in monthly allocation to states. That I will also laud the president. But then again, a lot of people they talk say you increase allocation. Waiting be the value of the allocation we increase to. Because a lot of people they argue the fact say the value of the allocation based on waiting your economy don't turn to. It even they bad pass when they collect less in terms of allocation. Because if, for instance, states when they collect like there are some states taking like 700 million right now. And those states in the past, they will take like 300 million or 400 million. And they give them 700 million now. Say because of your policies, your economic policies, say that 700 million now even they worse than the 300 or 400 million where they take in the past. That's now waiting people they talk, but then Ebola no see that side. They talk, say that they see him as an achievement when the president don't make. Say the president don't make an achievement by increasing reserve, increasing allocation to states. And states now they earn plenty money. But apart from the states earning more money, waiting be the value of the money where states they earn. That's not the question. Because now the value go determine what they go fit carry that money do. Yes, states are earning more, but waiting be the value based on the policies of this administration. Now the value, as I said before, now go fit determine waiting people go carry that money the way they use do. So waiting be the value. That now waiting a lot of people they talk. Well, in the mention the things they one by one, make they happy the same as I mentioned. And when they ask them, say the president take out of office 27 states of the federal were reported to have gone bankrupt, meaning they could not pay salaries. They virtually could not do anything at all. Today, there is no state that is bankrupt, that is incapable of paying salaries because of waiting. Say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu don't pay them more money. Say rather, state governors have gone beyond that to deliver on good governance and projects. So because of that, say President Tinubu they do very well. Make I end them here, Joe. Okay, we can move on to another matter. Now, speaking about taking power from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027. Anti-Tinubu, as you know, anti-Tinubu coalition headed by former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, they gather momentum well for inside North. Elder statesman Alhaji Tanko Yakasai don't say the North alone no go fit determine who will become president for 2027. Say that thing what they won't do, say it no go work. Say make them know, say the North alone no be only them be Nigeria. Now, this one, Nasibi say Northern Democrats yesterday say the mission of the group now to seize power from Tinubu and fix the economy. But wait, this Northern Democrats, where they be there when their brother Buhari na president? They don't remember, say at that time they for seize power, fix the economy. Why they don't seize them for their brother hands to fix the economy then? That's my question where some people they ask, will not be me. Now, they say it will be recalled that former special advisor on political matters to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Dr. Hakim Baba Ahmed, talk a lot of things and all that. But then you don't talk and say, bottom line, the man Yakasa say, he don't go feel work. Say, go feel work like that. I seen they talk to Vanguard. They say, he say, neither the North nor the South go fit determine who go fit become president for Nigeria. So the earlier these two parties, both North and South, don't say they need to work together like this to be one, the better for them. Say because say none of them. Say yes, the presidential election is not a national affair. It's not a northern or southern affair. Any presidential election as a national issue, the North alone cannot determine who becomes president. The South alone cannot also make it. The South and the North must work together to determine who becomes president. He talk a lot of other things, so we'll make a break there because time doesn't go. Let me see how long we spend because we need to open the phone lines. The rest of the matters we may have to leave them when we come back in the evening. Okay, so let's go. Now, all right, of course you do know this one. The chieftain of the All Progressives Congress for your state, Barrister Akim Agbaji don't talk, say, gang up by the North to collect power from Tinubu, say, call it work. Say, it not go work, go anywhere. Say anyhow, what they got in 7 ways shall they come. Sorry, in 1 way will they come, and in 7 ways will they flee. You want to come in 7 ways to come and collect power from Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Say, you know, go walk, oh, you know, go walk. Say, this one, what did they do? Say, they just try their energy for nothing. Because this gang up, what did they gang up against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Say, you know, go walk at all, at all. Now, he say, this just as he assumed Nigeria, that he assured Nigerians rather that President Tinubu is being an expert, that he will turn the economy around for better. Yes, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu won't talk him. He talk him now. He said, when I started it, don't worry for if the negotiation. He said, when I started it, I was scared. People thought things were falling apart. I was G3, but I stood on my word. I stood on my word. I go play the video. I stood on my word. But now it is yielding results. Nigerians are living better. Nigerians, are you living better? Okay, your answer, go tell. But let's go to, I think I'll leave this issue of why attack they happen for Middle Belt. Make I take them on. Okay, make I take them on. Then we'll go to Akpabio case very quickly. Now, the national president of the Middle Belt Forum, Mr. Dr. Pogo Bitrus, for inside an interview with Vanguard newspaper, don't expose why killings for inside Middle Belts they persistent, why you know stop. He also claims say that region is being used as a weapon to garner support to dispose the indigenous people of the land for strangers to occupy. Say did they use them to promote the indigenous people of the land so that strangers will go occupy them. He said there have been a spate of killings in the Middle Belt and in kidnappings, and that kidnappings that are escalating daily. He talk a lot of things. He say, what we will do is going to be as now, say, secrets which will be not disclosed to you, from this result. I've answered, he talked a lot of things, but I think I'd have to leave this. When I come back, we'll talk about them fully, because the long interview, and I would like dissect them very well before we get straight to the point. But as usual, gunmen don't attack for inside Bakin for Plateau State again. They don't attack for Plateau State. Tinubu don't talk, say he don't stop importation. He don't tell direct MDAs and other ministries, talk, say, we're going to not import anything again. At all. We will not be producing our stuffs. He don't tell them, say, he plays caveat on expatriates coming into Nigeria to execute jobs, which local contractors can do. Say any expatriate won't come do work, we say our local contractors go feed do. Say that one, it don't matter, say no go happen again. Say make sure say them prioritize made in Nigeria. Say if you want to get anything from abroad, say you must go collect permission for burial of public procurement before you feed them. A lot of people they love this one, saying a very welcome development, because the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mr. Idris, now follow reveal this one for Tory people to hear them. Now, there is also a report of why Nigerians are free to speak, and that is because if they talk, they go persecute them and they go retaliate. We'll go talk about that report when I come back. But for now, let's get straight to Akpabio's case, because more pressure on the mount on Godswill Akpabio, the Senate president, make a commode for inside office. This time around, for inside a television interview with an interview with a right television, people don't come mount a lot of pressure. Talk say if he gets small, remain for inside in face. Say he's supposed come out for office while all these investigations they go on against him. In fact, when the man come talk, we shock a lot of people and say, excuse me, how person will rig election for you where you use come inside office for 2020, where you use win, what did they call it? Person rig election for you, where you use win, where you use become senator. The person they go prison, but you where you be say the rig election for, you sit down chim for inside the position. Say that one no good at all now. Say that one no be better thing. So say if the president, the Senate president gets shame, and a person will love the country, will not just want look about himself and in face alone, saying suppose don't step down from government so that
this is the thing that we are saying. We are saying that in the first place, if you have been involved in this process, even though he denied that he did not, state manage that, but now that we have gotten legal, or judicial conviction in that, case, it means that, he has a case, and for him to preserve the sanctity, the dignity of even that, position as Senate president, he is like number 3 in the country, and if your election is having this serious integrity deficit, then definitely you need to make that sacrifice to show example that you are not desperate and you are not out there at all costs to stay in that position unless it is a personal interest. If it is for the public interest, there's no argument, there's no worry. You can simply step aside and even apologize to the nation, because there's no way the probe will go to jail and then you are sitting enjoying. Like I said, irrespective of which election it is, it could be, even immediately the first election that he has even contested. But the fact that crime has been committed and you cannot rob or, clean that, crime that has been committed. In other countries, if you are found guilty, even after 50 years, you will still go to, face the music. In our country, because of the political control and manipulation and lack of respect for the rule of law and lack of the fact that we don't have, political integrity in the system, people think that they can do. Impunity is all over, and they can even rig the election and say, let's meet in court. And that is why it's a very dangerous, and that's why, again, you see many unprincipled politicians are jumping from one place to another because they fear that they may actually win at the popular vote, and the people who wanted to take over that mandate, they will just meet in the court because already they may have planted all sorts of judges at the appeal court, at the various court, that when they go there, they will just simply collect that mandate. That is the reason why we even see this madness of defection. Not because they believe in President Ahmed Bola Tinubu or they believe in APC. It is because of the protection. They want to make sure that they continue to enjoy the power and the resources of Nigerian people. Not because they want to build a vibrant political parties that will be constructive in opposition, that will bring alternative policies and programs that Nigerians can see the difference between what they have been canvassing for them to vote for them and what the ruling party is doing. So there's no principle. It's sad that there's no political party that is based on ideology or principle or even helping to save the Nigerian people or Nigerian economy. All they are after, they want to be there, they want to grab the power, whether at local or state or national level. And when they come, you could see clearly there's no difference between APC, PDP, and the rest of the party, including Labour Party. They are all there doing the same thing. And you could validate that even at the National Assembly. You could barely differentiate between the members of ruling party and members of the opposition parties. They all agree to what many Nigerians see as...
You understand the points where in they talk for inside this matter. Say no difference between the ruling party or the opposition party, because all of them, when he read things where get to do with things where they supposed to support masses, all of them they get one mind. Things where get to do against them, they get one mind for that. Yeah, what's in it talk? This is not very deep talk where we say talk like this. So, and if they want to when talk, he say election don't reach on EB say some people know they even make effort to please people to come vote for them, because to them, it not be big deal whether people come vote for them or they don't vote for them. It's not be just problem, because they know say they go court, go collect the matter back. Because then they sure say they go court, go collect the election back. So they need to put too much effort, because they know say they get people for court to go collect the matter back. So now what make they need to put too much effort to know whether they even deliver better dividends of democracy for the people. And he stated something that caught my interest when he talked about the people where they defect now, the political parties, the candidates and where they defect now, like the governors and House of Rep members and all of them. Say not be because say they too love APC, or not be because of say they trust the party. Say that they do them to be closer to the president, so that he go feel protect their mandates, so that they go feel get assurance say that they come back again. Because they know say if president no protect your mandates and you win election, you go feel lose for courts. Because now anything where the president back for court, now it go likely happen. It come out from a mouth, not be from my mouth. I just interpret them to Nigerians. It come out from a mouth. This now waiting in talk. Because say waiting make these people they try defect now because of say they get to day close to the center, to the president. And remember, say Okowa talk, say then they contribute so much and say they need to day close to the center now. So that means it's all about protection from presidents. And if we truly get democracy where different arms of government supposed to work independent of each other, that is, judiciary supposed to be on their own, legislature supposed to be on their own, executive supposed to be on their own, then why then will an elected person need the backing and support of a president to fit come back to office? If he be saying get the backing of him people
to what many Nigerians see as anti-even legislature, because in legislature you have freedom of expression, in legislature you have freedom to debate and discuss for the national interest. Right now, in the National Assembly, if you speak against the leadership of the National Assembly position, you are likely going to be suspended, or you are likely going to be, ambushed. So therefore, the politics in Nigeria has to change. We need to sanitize this, whole political system in the country to even give confidence for Nigerians who are not even in the electoral politics to now begin to go in.
Right.
But the way it is now, it will be extremely difficult if you do not do this dirty thing to get in there. First, you have to get dirty money to finance your election, to finance all sorts of agencies that can help you rig the election. Not campaigning on issues, not actually talking to Nigerians to see the problems they have. None of them is doing any need assessment to see what the problems are. For example, even the current leadership, they had promised so many things that, like electricity, like ensuring that they block leakages. There are so many things they promise. Nobody is asking questions, and because they don't really care about you, all they are interested, they grab the power and they are there and do whatever you want.
Hell! Did you hear that? Una hear that, my country people? Una hear them? Not be my mouth to come out. Make we enter inside phone calls. We could begin take phone calls. The rest of the conversation we'll go tackle and when we come back by 9 p.m. Whoop! Okay, so if you're just joining us for the first time, this is an open conversation, right? So if you put mouth for inside the matter, call the WhatsApp line 0817-029-4077, 0817-029-4077. If you check for the comment section for YouTube, you will see a post where they pinned. Click on that pinned post and it will bring you straight into my studio. You go disappear, enter the studio so that you go put mouth for the matter the way they grant. Or you call the WhatsApp number only on WhatsApp 0817-029 4077. Make you put mouth for the matter then we say we don't talk about. Excuse me. Since. All right. So yeah, I see you. Good day, Auntie Precious. Mr. Kange Black. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Prepare, good evening. Thank you so much, Ike. Mr. Ike choosing Chibweze. Thank you so much. Good evening, my sister Precious. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Hit the like button, please. Thank you, Freeman. Politicians in Nigeria are never to be trusted, my dear brother. Okay. David Moses says if Tinubu give Amici ticket, we can go cry. Tinubu will never. That will be betrayal of the highest order. He no go ever. You don't see who power belefu. Stop it. I don't like it. James John says na scam. Tinubu will never give up love for Tinubu. Hey. Okay. I beg go make them no remove Baba Tinubu until he free Nnamdi Kanu. Okay now. Okay, and Itaman Tito says, practice what you preach, Mr. T-Pain. Okay, who is Mr. T-Pain again? Please, Onyeka says, please, we are over 220 people watching live. Let's see the like button. Pressure doing great. Thank you so much, Onyeka. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. And Aki Onawole says, I'm watching now. Thank you, Mr. Aki. Thank you so much. Practice what you preach. Yeah, you said that before. Elliot, waiting you talk now. Elliot says, I don't know what happened with the level of education in Nigeria. On Facebook, I see a lot of Nigerians that can't write proper English and can't spell. Don't even go there. Don't go there at all. If you see that button you want to press, don't press it. So when I said that thing I said yesterday, say they want on all examinations, national examinations to computer based. And I'll tell you, say, even the politicians who want on the election to computer based, can they write a computer based exam? I was asking that question. Can they write a computer-based exam? They can't be like, say, let's not go here. J. Samson John says, make una move our professor Oloyede out of office, jam boss. Same results. You know, go here every, okay. Out of office, jam boss. Same result, una go dey hear every year. Nah, many Christian, they fail people. Okay. Listen, Christians, they fail. You're always current. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Stop it. I like it. And Elliot said, do you notice how Tinubu struggles articulating in English? Only Peter Obi can save Nigeria. The man is young and highly educated, not the people you elected that can't provide their school cert. Ooh. Okay, let me bring somebody into the studio very quickly. Who was the first person to join me here? Who was the first person? Okay, MOP. Mr. Mop. You're muted again. You're muted. Welcome.
Yeah, how are you?
You're muted.
Can you hear me?
I'm very well, thank you. Good. Very well. Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sir.
You did. You have a lot of subject. How many minutes do you have? How many minutes are you gonna give me?
Just two, oh, do two. Don't do too much. Make it a
Okay,
quickie. Be
okay. Let me
fast.
go with your B. Let me go with your B narrative. About Valentine. I don't
Okay.
know if you recollect.
Okay.
Valentine Ozigbo was on our platform, Dr. Damage, a long time ago, before the APC election. So we grilled him, about why he defected to APC. So, but let me begin. I think I understand what he said. The reason why he left Labour Party. And I completely agree with him because Labour Party is kind of like in a disarray. And he made a point which I agree with. I'm an Obi supporter, okay? Obi did not do the right thing, after the election. He didn't grab the momentum. He should have taken the whole battle into his hand and be able to take over that party. In my own opinion, that's a failure on Obi party. But I don't know the whole ingredients within that party, what kind of power he has or whatever. We know how he got into that power. So I agree with him. And Kenneth Okonkwo said the same thing. A lot of people bash him the way he left. But recently, Kenneth Okonkwo has said that he's not going to APC. I think it was about two weeks ago. He came on national TV that he's not going to APC. He's going to go for the new coalition if there's going to be anyone.
Coalition.
So speaking about Valentine Ozigbo, the reason why when he came to Dr. Tame, like I was saying, he thought that party has been, he's gonna get the nominee, in a platform, that way he insinuated. I think what he presented to us that if he go to APC, he's going to win it. Just because it's APC is the ruling party, he may be the governor of the state. So I don't really quarrel with him about leaving what he said about obedience. I mean, that's part of politics. So, but look at, they serve him a breakfast. He didn't win it. So that's where we are right now in that regard. Speaking about Obi, I mean, when
Okay.
you criticize the government, they tend to come to you. Everything Obi has said, has come to fruition. Look at the electricity, now they're trying to go to, I think, Egypt to go and monitor how they do their things over there.
Absolutely.
Right. So everything you said, they will come after you. This is the mantra of this particular government we have. So I don't really want to labor too much on that. Let me speak the one about when it comes to Nigeria, when it comes to the Nigerian politics. Jumping from one party to another. I mean, Nigerian politicians, they don't have any ideology. There's no doctrine in them. So this is why they stick from one party to other. Know, there's nothing. In where we are right now, we have a Democrat, we have a Republican. Very few of them do defect. Every now and then, maybe one person or whatever, but they have what we call a doctrine. They believe in what they believe that, the Republicans are very conservative and they have that conservative idea. There's nothing that's going to make them defect. But in Nigeria, we have not grown to that situation. What people in Nigeria, differ from one party to one party is about their own interest. We know how Nigerian politics is. Is if you want to make money, is the highest, form of industry you can go in order to enrich
Is the
yourself.
most lucrative
Exactly.
industry in
So
Nigeria.
exactly, that's what's driving the Nigerian
Apart
politician.
from
And apart from that,
maybe they compete with kidnapping. Say kidnapping another industry.
right, and they don't have any principle, in doing to them. I'm pretty sure you said something earlier that really caught my attention about how to hold our politician accountable. Yeah, we should be doing that, but that should be localized because where I'm right now, I'm a progressive. I tend to vote Democrat, but my my congressman is a Republican. When we go to the town hall, I mean, they listen to us. We do greet them, like I think it was over the weekend. Our congressman, came to the town hall and was talking something that doesn't make sense. But he doesn't know that people there are very educated. He was telling us that the Trump tariff doesn't affect anything, any good that was produced in America. This man is, are you stupid? We know how the tariff work. It doesn't matter because most of the goods in America, even at all, most of the goods here, not just the foreign goods being imported, even the goods like the car that is made here and everything, their parts is being, imported from other countries. So when he made that
Imported
comment,
at
exactly,
very clumsy prices,
exactly. So when
ridiculous
he
price,
made that
just like the
comment,
raw materials in Africa where they
right,
carry
when he
go.
made that comment, people nearly chased him out of the place. He couldn't speak anymore. He said, "Okay, I'm sorry, I took that word back." So the point I'm trying to make, we hold them accountable. It's not like Nigeria. Things should be try to localize the whole thing and hold it Nigeria exactly. So we are something has to be given in that country, but I don't know what it is. But the situation we're going right now. So let me pick you and speak over to very dark man.
Thank you.
I have less
Please,
than a
please,
minute.
please be quick. You have this is no longer a quick yoga.
Yeah, let
This
me
is
pick
not
you
a
and
long
speak
haul.
about very dark man.
All
I
right,
think
go
what
ahead.
I'm seeing, we don't really know the. I mean, they say the people file a petition against him or something like that. Okay, but I don't really believe that the way very dark man has been very accessible. In my own opinion, until the whole fact is come out that they have invited him so many times, send him a letter. Maybe things will come out and prove. Knowing very dark man that I know him, the little that I know him, if they have invited him, he would have go to them, and I believe that. And apart from that, the way they arrested him, like that stuff, put clothes all over his face and something like that, I mean, it's just very barbaric. This is where we are when it comes to Nigerian system. EFCC, they take, they just do something like uncivilized, uncivilized
Thank
people. So
you.
that's the problem
Thank
I have
you.
with them. So
Thank
let
you.
me not take your time. Let other people speak, okay?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate you. Thank you so
All
much. All
right.
right, Mr. Ike. Good evening and welcome.
God bless you, my sister. How are
Thank you.
you?
God bless you too. I'm very well. Thank you. Welcome, sir.
All right. Um, let me start with Valentine Ozigbo. You saw what I wrote about Valentine Ozigbo. I think that um, Valentine Ozigbo. Well, let me go the other way around. Peter Obi. Nobody would have expected Mr. Peter Obi to use the same thing that he's fighting against to be able to rescue Labour Party. That is, Peter Obi wanted to allow democracy to take place in Labour Party. Let us stop.
So you mean saying just deliberately come up body because him be no one interfere for what they happen?
That's the point, and because that's what he's fighting for. He needed the process to go through. If you look at it now, legally right now, the leader of LP is Governor-elect. So if Peter Obi has won the presidential election, he would have been the leader of the
The
party.
leader of the parties, and he's
Yeah.
not. So why people they expect them to take much action?
This is why
But
most
now
of
because
us.
of him, now he make people did the party now.
Yeah, I know, but this
Remember.
is why most of us don't really understand the point. That's the point I'm trying to put here right now for people to understand. Peter Obi is not the leader of Labour Party. He's a Lexoti. And the Lexoti has taken a decision. He is doing what he's supposed to do. Peter Obi answering leader because he was the presidential candidate. He didn't win election. So he is not a member of the National Working Committee or whatever they call it. So, but Lexoti and his vice is. And some of the elected members of the other State House of Assembly and National Assembly. So Mr. Peter Obi is not. So people should understand that. The same process that our principal is fighting against was the same principle people were pushing him to use in order to rescue Labour Party. He said he's not going to do that. Because if he does that, that means that what he's saying is not the fact. He allowed the process to go through. He did what he's supposed to do by appealing to these people. Listen, the election has come and gone. We have finished at the Supreme Court. It is now to rebuild. But let the process follow a new process. Open the door. Let people come in from the east, from the west, and north and south. Let there be a genuine and honest convention that will start from the ward to the local, to state, and to the zones, and to the national. That is what he said. But these people, because they have no any other job, look at the executive of members of Labour Party. And look at APC and PDP. Look at the executive members of their party. Those people have something they are doing. Abuja and his group, they don't have any job. This is their job. They can't do it. They have no business anywhere. So this is their life. If you take away this from them, they have no source of income. And this is why it's like this. So I do not, for one single minute, blame Mr. Peter Obi for not breaking what he is fighting against. And I think that the leader of the party, who is elected, is doing the right thing. So, and the process of this doing the right thing, it takes a long time. So the impatient of Valentine Ozigbo is what has led him into the grave of political grave. And there is no coming back for him.
But he's contesting it in court.
I have no sympathy in which court. Listen, I do not have sympathy for Valentine Ozigbo because people who were close advised this young man, if you really want to leave Labour Party, don't go to APC. There are other small parties. People of obedient movement are going to support you in Anambra State, but don't join APC. But because he felt that he don't want to start to build a new structure, where you have a structure like obedient movement, where you have a structure like Labour Party, because even members
do you
of the
think
Labour
it was
Party,
deliberate? Like, you know, one make it be like saying that under Peter Obi. You think saying they deliberate? Him be no one make it be like saying that Peter Obi make and win governorships and waiting making one come up body building on.
and where is his political grant today? Where is he today in Anambra State? All this thing is talking. He's only saying all the, my brother Mr. Prestige, when he came to Dr. Damage's platform, we didn't give him a breathing space because we know that he committed a political suicide by making the decision he made. And all this thing he's telling you about when he was in PDP, that's a story gone already. We're talking about present. Present, he has no political base. He doesn't have a political family. He doesn't have a home. Because people that were supposed to move with him didn't go with him. Because nobody was expecting anybody to join APC. So he's just crying a wolf. He doesn't have any point anywhere. I don't listen. If you like, don't let him go to the whole stations in Nigeria. He has no place. That man has become the governor. The issue of Soludo, the problem of Abga.
I'm really worried. I'm really worried about Soludo's
no, listen.
hatred.
Soludo has prepared to join APC last year.
Okay.
If not that the problem of Abga was resolved finally at the Supreme Court, he has already made the plan to join APC. So, but because eventually, whatever happens in the Supreme Court, they were able to recover Abga. So that's why he stayed back. But today he's working for Tinubu, which all of us know already. So it's not a new news. So
that means Valentine was right.
Yeah, Valentine is right. For him to remain in Abga is for political relevancy because he cannot win any election if he come to APC. But he would have come to APC if he has lost that battle at the Supreme Court. So that because everything is centered on Mr. Peter Obi, right? But one thing that people don't understand about Mr. Peter Obi has become a political bone that you cannot chew and swallow. So if you think look at all the things they did in Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi has not endorsed anybody. He stayed away. Go and contest. Fight. If you win, I come in. If you win your primary, I will come into. But anything that I'm not ready to do that. That is one of the problem of Valentine Ozigbo because he was looking for official endorsement from Mr. Peter Obi. Mr. Peter Obi told every politician in Labour Party, I'm not going to endorse nobody. You go for the primary. If you win, I come for you. So all this thing he's saying, all this thing why he left, Peter Obi is talking 2027 and he's talking 2025 because he didn't get the endorsement that he needed. Because if he has gotten that endorsement that Mr. Peter Obi stand and say, listen, Anambra is for Valentine Ozigbo, he wouldn't have left. But the man as I know him, will never do that because he didn't do it in Edo State. Neither did he do it anywhere. He has said it openly. I'm not going to endorse nobody. If you win, I come in. But you have to go and contest. I'm not ready to say you are the person. No, that is not his style of politics. You have to go and contest. So I'm really sorry for Valentine Ozigbo. And I think his political career, he has shown us that he's only for his own selfish interest. He has no interest of the Anambra people he had. Because if he had patience is a virtue. Patient.
Thank you so much.
But he never had. Remember, your name is Precious. Precious and patient is almost the same thing. So he did not have that. If Mr. Peter Obi is still struggling today, his political base, and is not complaining, if you are a follower of this young man and you do not understand politics in Nigeria, I don't know where you go. Kenneth Okonkwo, he just talking about. Did you not see him on the last meeting of the Labour Party people? He said he had left Labour Party, but he was in the Hilton Hotel in Abuja the other day. I saw him where he was hiding at the back, but he said he had left Labour Party. If you where is he gonna go? So this man is not ready to break any rule because you want you to win an election. No, Mr. Peter Obi will not do that. Even himself, he will not do that. So if you don't follow the process, if you are not ready to wait for the process, the only advice he has given us was obedient. Please, if anybody leaves my camp, don't call them names. Don't disrespect them. They have every reason to leave. Also, they will also have every reason to come back anytime they want. So please, I don't want you to call them names. I don't want you to fight them. Don't use them as a weapon on social media. Allow them to make their decision. Maybe in the future, when they see what I am standing for, when they see what I'm fighting for, if they come back, we will welcome them again. So don't fight nobody. And that's where I stand. I don't call them names. I don't need to call Valentine names or Kenneth Okonkwo or some of the people that are left. No, because I believe in my principle. I'm not just at my age. I'm 62. I have my children and grandchildren, but I believe in this young man, right? I believe in what he stood for, and I have to respect his voice in everything that I do because I want a better country for Nigeria. I have my family. I have my brothers and sisters in Nigeria. I don't live in Nigeria. Nigeria has not given me nothing. I get nothing from Nigeria, and I'm not expecting nothing from nobody in Nigeria, but I have my family, right? I have my family over there. I speak to my senior brother this morning. So I'm still part of Nigeria, right?
Thank you.
Even though I don't have Nigerian passport no more because I don't need it, right?
Thank you.
So Nigeria
so much.
get nothing from your country, Nigeria. I have nothing to get.
It's not your country. All of us have this country. Okay? If you like, get your citizenship. Stop this thing people are doing. You go there. You think that people of those countries will see you as themselves? Or come back here. It is our country.
My sister, where I live, I'm a political figure where I live. Listen,
Oga, if you like it or not, I think that is how they say it. You are an Igbo man, and an Igbo man you forever will be. Go and stay in that Brunei for how many years? You cannot be more Brunei than a Brunei.
No, but it's true. I'm always an Igbo man.
You know that now. So when you have second passport, you make it. You people when you carry second passport, you make it look like people should fix your country. Now all of us go fix the country. All of us come back here.
But I'm trying to fix Nigeria. I'm happy to fix Nigeria.
You try more and don't deny us.
I cannot contest the election in Nigeria now. I'm 62. I'm not going to run for any elective post. We are trying to put the younger ones. That's what we are doing. That's what we are trying to do.
No problem. Oh, yeah, come and be going, sir. Thank you, sir.
I was talking to my senior brother children yesterday, the ones in the university. I told them, this is the time you people have to get involved. My job is to support you, get involved, because when you say you are not interested, you have to be interested. The same people, their children, their grandchildren will continue to do you. So it's time for you to get involved.
Thank you so much. Let somebody else speak now, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank
God
you
bless
so
you.
much. God bless you. See you by 9 o'clock. Don't go far. Don't be too far.
No, today I'm off. I might be around. You can see I'm not wearing my office work today.
No,
so you see my club is playing today, Barcelona. I'm home. So
what did they go do on there? Sorry, I didn't see anything. All Barcelona lovers. Sorry.
Champions League champion.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Frank Onero, my brother. How about you now?
First and foremost,
what did I do?
You say what did I go do Barcelona?
This ain't greeting where you go greet me back. Now Barcelona matter won't use attack me.
Now you be your last talk now. Me, I be Barcelona fan. How you go?
No.
Okay. More leave Barcelona.
Now when you make us talk, I first raise my hand up. I say I beg. Because I don't say I go come for me. No vex. But I love the way Barcelona plays good football. You know. So
currently, they are good.
But just like Arsenal plays beautiful football too, and you know that. But let's go.
Well, Arsenal
make we end them. I seen a beautiful football.
No. because now you start up. Arsenal is a good playing side, but they are highly unreliable. I've been watching Arsenal for more than 25 years, so I know their history from my palm.
Before we talk turn out to football game is okay. Let's face Nigerian politics. Go ahead, sir.
Okay. Quickly. Work there with a try. I go sick one time, so the cost didn't disturb my spirit. No, but I can't let down hold me down,
Welcome.
First and foremost, I want to talk about Akpabio and the National Assembly.
What did they do?
Gospel Akpabio now. You raised the issue of Gospel Akpabio in one of your commentaries.
Yes, I do. Now make us say what did do you? Whether not the same thing what I raised now do. I mean another one is doing. I just want to know.
Now the issue of the election. The person when him himself, when he rig election for him, this will not be alleged. Your court don't confirm him. Court.
It's no longer allegedly.
No, it's not allegedly. The lower court has confirmed that the man rig election in favor of Akpabio and was sentenced to 3 years in jail. Kirikiri, Conti. The person will rig election for Akpabio. The appeal court recently confirmed that judgment. Say yes, he rig election. Professor in charge. All these professors, what do you know they profess?
Hell.
Professor Yakubu Mahmoud, what do you they profess?
You think you reach the professor? You think can reach that side of professorhood? That is say for just stop for this.
Because now the professors that they pronounce the illegal election and illegal results. Now that they use. If the person will rig election, you think that the man see that you for the full Nigeria, where we know, you think that the professor on his own. Now I sit down, cross legs, say, okay, make I just write him in favor of Akpabio.
The Senate president don't wash and come out like Pontius Pilate. Say no get anything to do with the man, no. Say the man now.
We dey talk of court, what you talk not different.
No.
We know they use allegedly now.
No, now you don't understand me. We're saying the same thing. The man do that is the Senate president say he no send the man to do the work for him. That means
no be my question. The man on it precious waiting. Now you get the show. No verse. Say I interrupt you. I beg forgive me. Forgive my sin.
No problem.
Forgive my sin.
No,
because this thing, these are the bottom line. These are the foundation where they scatter the country. The person where rig the election. He just there in head say he not see any other person when he go rig the election for.
On in favor.
Only him on his own accord just sit down. Say yes. Now God will Akpabio. Now I go rig the election for. How? Logically, how do you explain that? For that Nigeria. Okay, tell me, why some of these first-time governors, especially the governor of my state, me I not be supporter of APC. I will never, ever in my life support APC. Never, it will not happen.
But the governor of your state, now APC man, he said they would do more, but say they needed.
I never support him. I did not even support him then. I support the Labour Party. Yes, that's the truth. Because PDAPC has destroyed the foundation of Nigeria democracy. This is the only issue I go address because it's foundational. If we are able to fight that the vote of the people now go elect who become who, then they will begin to speak to Nigerians. I will quote a U.S. senator who contested for presidential under the Democratic Party 2 times or thereabout, right? You know, you understand the point? The man said 99% is a whole lot more than 1%. The 1% now the rich people and the politicians. They are not up to 99% of the remainder of the country. If of that 99%, only 60 or 65% come together, they will defeat the remainder. Nigerians must realize that if we are able to come together and make sure that the vote of the people, that is how democracy works. Let the vote of the people count. Let the people choose who want to read them at any time. If you not win today, you go win tomorrow. Even though I don't support Trump, but the vote, the people decided that they want him at this time. And everybody's enjoying the suffering of whatever is given out in terms of tariff. So in Nigeria, let's correct that process, the foundation. Let the vote of the people count. And how does it start? The president, they must strip the power of the presidency or the president to choose who become INEC chairman and who becomes resident electoral commissioner. That must be stripped away from any politician. It must not happen to the president should not have that right or should not have the authority to choose who becomes INEC chairman and who becomes a resident electoral commissioner. No, it should stop. I will only continue to speak about that foundational process. If the foundation, if our votes determine who becomes senator, councillor, chairman, governor, president, then they will begin to speak to the people. But now that they feel say if they gain the power, they will not use the power that they've gained to oppress the same people that are being that choose them, or they themselves choose themselves. The only president that has said the process that brought me to power is fraudulent and in error was Yaradua. And he said he's determined to change it. Unfortunately, his head could not carry him. None of these people, none of them, they are more interested in the power, they are more interested in their office, they are more interested in their personal gain, they are more interested in oppressing the people than working for the people. That is not fair. That is not good.
Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Mr. Frank. Thank you so much.
God bless you and have a wonderful day, Mother Precious. Sorry for interrupting you on your program.
No, you know, I wanted the interruption. You know, interrupt me at all. I they come back by 9 o'clock. No go too far. I just 1 hour break.
I know they go work today. After Barcelona game, I go still there as I go follow up.
Oh, that game will come making. I know we'll come to watch here now.
No, I go watch.
Yes. Even
if I not come up and they follow your show, and the good thing is say you they send notification on our WhatsApp, which is very good.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
God bless you. Have a wonderful day.
You do have a wonderful day. Thank you so much, Frank. All right, let me see if I have one more person to joining. Hello, good evening and welcome.
Yeah, my precious, how are you? Our sister precious.
Maduka.
How you doing?
Mr. Maduka, I'm fine, thank you.
God bless you. How are you?
I did fine. Welcome. Oh, yeah, where did you call from, sir?
They call from Dallas, so Dallas, Texas. Yes.
Welcome. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, my own Nobi, there's no much talk. I want to talk about Valentine Ozigbo, right? His name. I think the problem the guy has is that is not a loyal politician. There's what we call loyalty, and there's what we call you want to follow your heart. He knows him be friend with Peter Obi for a very long time. I don't know what they might have discussed, or maybe they have discussed something, but for me, I still believe that Val made a wrong choice. And it has to do with, I think it has to do with what you want to take, not really what you want to give out. You see, I'm beginning to think that he thought that the APC would have helped him, to rig election in Anambra State. It's not easy.
Maybe he said they could just give him the tickets like that.
That is it. He was thinking that they will give him the ticket and use the same template they used in Edo State.
As the beautiful bride.
Exactly. That is what he thought would have happened. But knowing fully well that I think he still have some soft spots for Peter Obi. These people they have wisdom now. You just came in just about 2 weeks ago. I mean, 2 weeks, and you want to take over the structure in
He say na him dey
APC.
bring structure. He say na him dey bring structure give APC now.
Which kind? Who follow and go? Who follow?
You not
Am?
see in weight sure now. In weight pure.
What? From 1,000 to 97 and 67 votes. How many people in Ghana? So the point here, what I'm trying to say, darling Precious, is that Val took a wrong decision. He should go and reflect. He should go and sit down and ask himself some vital questions. I mean, you're following somebody, even though if the party is having an issue, why don't you stick with the man you call, you respect? You tour all around Nigeria, you went with Peter Obi, you castigated APC, you said APC cannot bring anything, you follow Peter Obi up till this time. Then, you know, the one that made me feel so bad was when he went to meet Asiwaju's daughter. I mean, Val.
You know, say she in charge of all the market women for Nigeria.
And what that one mean?
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
I don't know. Well, somebody should go and talk to him and said he should just go and sit down, reflect, and think about the misstep he took so that he can turn back and, you know, find a way to his political upliftment. Is there any other thing to talk about, Sister Precious? Any other?
Yeah, plenty things. Now I talk about a lot of things today. Now,
I didn't come earlier. I'm just coming back.
Oh, you came late to service. I told you that Peter Obi talks. So waiting make almost 80% of people who write jam feel say now a reflection of how the country did. Say that jam result. If you look jam result, look the country. Say jam result they reflect how the country did. You understand?
My sister, the educational system is so poor now. The government is not even.
Yes.
I mean, how much was budgeted for education? How much?
Exactly. So at that point, since because of the neglect, so they neglect the system, and make it don't be bad. They also talk. So they suppose call for.
Do you know what will happen tomorrow? Go and watch. Attacking dogs will attack him tomorrow.
That is what did they call them again? Maga dogs.
Whether an attacker dog. Then go attack him tomorrow. Say you don't know what you they talk. But you go use Peter Obi example now. Anambra State. Anyway, let me not keep you waiting. My son is even giving me a problem here. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'll come next time, okay?
Thank you. This evening, in the next.
Yeah, sure. I will join.
By 9 o'clock.
By then, I would like. The good thing is that you always send us reminders, so that's good. Thank you so much. In fact, keep on the good job. You're doing very. You're going places, so you.
Oh, stop it! I like it.
This prophecy. I'm giving you a prophecy that in the next 1 year. Hey, this is our precious.
If thou not be a man of God, give me prophecy. If thou not be
in the next 1 year, this precious.
Miracle alert.
You will go international.
Miracle alert.
No, you're.
Hey, I receive it. I'll receive it in my email.
All right.
I'll receive it in my email.
I'll join you back. Okay.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Tessa. See you soon. Okay. All right, Nigerians. That's the most we can handle for now. Make we just take small break. Make myself go drink water, drop cup, have my dinner, and I'll come back here at 9 o'clock to bring you more things so you be see the shell for inside Nigeria. Remember, we have the case of Wike not what's his name? Fubara not actually begging Wike to talk about, and that will examine it properly when we come back. But in case you never pay your offering by liking this post, what are you waiting for now? Not be not free of charge. You're not paying money. Oh yeah, put your offering, like this post, share them, make more people see them. And the only thing I go to do for me be that chicken. I know the ask or anything, and all not free of charge. Not just your hand that will take you. Like the post, share it, and if you never subscribe, hey, there is God. Oh, there is God in anything we do. Please click on the subscription button. Subscribe. Make we fit to grow this ministry. As my brother don't see vision for me now, make the ministry reach a permanent site. I love you guys. I see you at 9 o'clock. Thank you so much for joining us. Do enjoy the rest of your evening till I see you. Not the rest. Enjoy your evening till I see you. For Barcelona people, where they play game today, I wish you all the best. All the best. I see you guys. I love you.